So what do you think feminism is?
Feminism is stupid.
What's the first thing that comes to your mind when you think of a feminist?
Really annoying people shouting at me.
Protests.
Mary Poppins.
I think really annoying women protests. Not necessarily violent, but very heated.
I think that feminism, wait, what do you want me to?
I think feminism, when I think about feminism, I imagine a bunch of butch lesbian ladies who just hate men.
I think in some cases feminists are women who feel like they have something to prove about themselves.
No, condescending women. That's it.
I think feminism is being like a woman. I don't know.
Very touchy subject. I don't really have an opinion. I'd like to learn about it and have an opinion because I'm a woman, and I'm sure it is important, but I need to learn more about it to really give my opinion.
Being one of the female gender.
Feminism is meant to be women who support equality between men and women, but I think nowadays it's kind of turned into women hating men.
Being possibly girly, I don't know.
My own perception of I think they hate men.
There are differences between men and women, and they don't want to acknowledge those differences is basically what I'm trying to get at.
Do you know where feminism originated?
No. Maybe the 60s?
My, that was inspiring. The whole theory behind feminism is that women would be equal with men, economically, politically, and socially.
I like to be considered a person, don't you?
Feminist beliefs gained momentum in the mid-1800s, and in 1920, women won the right to vote. I'm considered a person! I can vote! I can vote! But after that, the movement sort of declined, but it reawakened again in the 1960s. I'm a person! Yes! Today, women still make less money than men. Gloria Steinem was the most prominent figure in the women's movement. She founded Ms. Magazine, and it became the voice of the women's movement. There's an organization called the National Organization for Women, or NOW, and they pursue women's goals. The Equal Rights Amendment wasn't actually passed until 1972. It guarantees that men and women enjoy the same rights and protections under the law. I love equality! There are conservative women that actually didn't support the Equal Rights Amendment. So bad. Ugh. Phyllis Schlafly was one of the most prominent conservative women who didn't support the amendment. She felt that it would lead to the drafting of women, and it would end laws protecting homemakers. And she thought that it would end the husband's responsibility to provide for his family, and that it would lead to same-sex marriages. She said that radical feminists hate men, marriage, and children. Said that they were oppressed only in their distorted mind. That's awkward. But the women's movement did succeed in expanding more career opportunities for women.
Women's rights!
In 1970, 8% of medical school graduates were women, and 5% were law school graduates. By 1998, those percentages reached to 42 and 44%. Women's rights! The women's movement helped women to open up their lives to a lot more possibilities. But before the feminist movement, women were required to only wear skirts and things, or perhaps kilts, such as this. Wouldn't it be awful if you had to wear this every day? Man, I'm so glad the feminist movement happened. Oh wait, I go to John Paul the Great.